Have you ever been kicked, bitten, or hit by a child? Have you ever been yelled at or told no by a child who is well above the age to know better? If so, you may be entitled to financial compensation. I'm Cyleana, and I am an early childhood educator. Just kidding about the compensation part, but I can share with you some of my horror stories. So hopefully we can sit together and cry if you've ever had to experience these as well. I'm just gonna start out by saying I will not be naming any children in this video for the sake of safety and parent privacy. So if you've ever worked in the childcare, healthcare, education field, you know that working with kids can be interesting. It could be the most amazing and fulfilling and heartwarming job, or you wanna rip all of your hair out and you go gray by 20. Kids are wonderful creations, and every child is their own unique individual. I love kids so much. I obviously wouldn't be in this career field if I didn't like kids. You'll either love the kids that you work with or think that they are the
spawn of the red man himself.
I love all of the kids that I work with. I love all of the kids that I teach. Some of them are more difficult. They have unique success plans. Whenever I first got into childcare, I started out with infants. Infants are a dream compared to some of the other age groups that I have dealt with. You get to cuddle with babies all day. All you have to do is feed them, change their diaper, which sometimes changing diapers seems like it might be the end of the world because I have dealt with some nasty diapers. I moved from dealing with infants to dealing with 1-year-olds. So that is 12 months to 18 months. When they start walking, they are a whole different breed. When they start walking and being more autonomous and finding out who they are, what they are, being self-aware, but they can't talk yet, so they bite. There was so much biting every single day. What can you do about it besides separate all of the kids? And whenever you have a room full of like 6 1-year-olds, how are you supposed to separate them and also supervise them at the same time? So in conclusion, I stopped working with that age group and switched to 2-year-olds. The biting didn't get any better. The biting was so much worse than I could have ever imagined. That was an interesting reality check for me. If you have any triggers to bodily functions, skip to this time card right here. My first week working with 2 and 3-year-olds, I got puked on. And not just like a little spit up, no. This 2-year-old ate strawberries for lunch and got it all over me and the white Mickey Mouse rug that was in my classroom. And I didn't quit my job, so that just shows my devotion to working with kids. Well, all of this happened while I was working in private schools, which are, you know, tuition based. But I recently switched from working in private school to working in the public school system. Ooh. Moving from private to public school has been the biggest culture shock I have ever faced in my entire life. I have been hit and kicked and scratched and bitten and yelled at more times than I can count on 2 hands and my toes. There was this one incident a couple of weeks ago actually where oh, you're not paying attention? 1 second, sorry. Am I the for not letting a kid pull my shoulder out of the socket because he didn't want to go inside for recess? He decided that he didn't want to go in, and let me tell you, this kid was a big 5-year-old. He drops full force to the ground and pulls my shoulder down with him, and I just let it happen. I still have a welt on my shin from being kicked. I hope that if you were thinking about entering the early childhood career field, don't. Run as far away as you can. I'm just kidding. If it's something you want to do, then go for it, and it doesn't hurt to try out new things. Anyways, I will see you guys next week on Saturday. Bye.
I'll edit that later.
Yeah.